What's up, you guys? It's the universe coming to you real quick live. I wanted to kind of talk about manipulation, straight up manipulation. What is manipulation? What does it mean to be manipulated? We have to remember that, like, for example, I'm gonna use Bud Light. The reason I'm using Bud Light is because of the fact that Bud Light is a light beer, right? Who owns Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch, right? What all beers do they own? And then some of y'all are gonna sit here and be like, I drink this or I drink this, when, like, they, like, if I'm a company, think about it this way, right? If I'm a big monopoly holder, I got 4 companies that are making more revenue than I know what to do with. People are starting to get antsy. People are starting to understand. I gotta break it down so that others can create to help keep people stuck in this circle, right? So now I have to get rid of revenue, but it's not really getting rid of revenue because we're gonna turn this light beer into something else. Because just watch, in a couple months or so, there's gonna be a completely brand new beer that's released that y'all are gonna apparently love. That's like the new Bud Light, right? Because this Bud Light is so-called gonna turn everybody gay because of their antics of sponsorship, right? But it's a gimmick. Like, I'm also sorry to say, like this other fella, I'm not gonna name his name, but it was a smart gimmick. It's a very smart gimmick. Putting everybody through, like, come on, man, you got, like, come on, you guys, it's their plan instead. What are we doing? That's my question. What are we doing? Like, I need help because I can't do it by myself. I can't. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't. I can't go plow miles of field by myself. I can, but I'm pretty sure I die before it's accomplished. I can't take care of thousands of animals. I can't raise thousands of kids. I can't plant and grow thousands of crops by myself. I can't be an entire science civilization by myself. That's what you guys are for. That's what we are for. We could have so much. Like, this is heaven. Whether you want this to be heaven or hell, I need y'all to understand that this is our kingdom. This is our kingdom. We work with the flow of the kingdom. Realize that she doesn't work for us. We work for her. And in helping her, we get eternal salvation. Bruh, forget what science can create. The world already naturally produces things that allows us to live longer, flourish harder. Whether we want to listen to our ancients or we don't want to listen to our ancients on the wisdom that they're trying to give us through the different messages, because they know how they're us. Remember that our ancient beings are us, bro. Like, we are the ancestors. We are the future. How do we communicate to the future selves, knowing how we think, right? Knowing how we think, knowing how we question everything, knowing how we process everything. How do we communicate to our future selves? What future do we leave to our future selves? We just, oh, this is hell, so we're just gonna destroy it. Gonna destroy each other because we're all living in hell, and we could all, like, Like, bruh, we could all be living in blissful eternity. Straight up. Straight up. It's sad that a woman can, yes, a woman can go online and post a booty picture or a booty shaking video and earn more money than a woman or a man that is out paving a road. Apparently we can't, they are right, we can't drive without roads. We can't drive without cars. We can't even talk like this without technology. But a woman can come on here, make a mockery of herself. A man can come on here and make a mockery of himself and somehow make more money than a person would creating the device that you're watching that man on. You will pay more money to use the device than pay the person that is making the device. You rather pay money to use the roads than to actually just pay the people that made the roads and let it be done with. You rather keep... Energy is literally everlasting and free, and you want to charge us for it. Food is everlasting and growing, and we want to charge each other for it. What the hell? That is crazy. Sunlight is free. Moonlight is free. Yet we pay for electricity that we can conduct for free. And we can, they literally, it's in history that all the major light bulb people, like apparently the bulbs were lasting too long. So they all decided to make their bulbs weaker so the bulbs wouldn't last long, so that people would have to buy more bulbs so they can make more money. Instead of just giving people light, the light that they know people need. Think like, you evil sons of bitches, bro. Like, y'all some nasty punk ass bitches, and I can't wait until my God comes and I am speaking so nasty, and I'm going to stop right now. Just know that, man, it's hard because God wants to love everybody. And everybody deserves to be saved, because y'all only being nasty like this for some bullshit reasons. And y'all being nasty for reasons you don't even know and reasons you don't even understand. Stuck in this nasty cycle for something that you didn't even do. And that's the sad part, is we're stuck in a cycle that we didn't even cause. That's why everybody feels so lost. White people, black people, Hispanic people, we don't even understand racism. We understand hatred. We understand differences. No wonder we don't understand what the fuck racism is, because we didn't create it. It wasn't meant for us. We were fighting a battle that we didn't even understand. White people holding a side up that they don't even know. Why do you think so many of them are? Why do you think so many white people will sit there and tell you what black friends they have, what type of life they live? Most white people will literally be like, I'm not even white. They go off into what actual the descendant they try to come from, when it's still, sorry to say, man, back then it wasn't that. It was either white or black. You weren't Dominican, you weren't fucking Puerto Rican, you weren't African, nigga, you were black, my brother. Like, come on, you weren't British, you weren't fucking Roman, you weren't a fucking Greek person, you weren't, you were fucking white. You were white. You weren't from England, you were white. I'm sorry to tell y'all, that's how they did it. When you accept it, we can move on from it. It's not about not talking about it, none of that shit. It's about accepting it. Accept what they did. Accept how nasty they were. Accept how unthoughtful and ungrateful they were, and move on. That is what we need to do. Don't ignore it. Don't act like it didn't happen. It did happen. We were very nasty to each other. We were very dishonest with each other, and we did not treat each other right. And people were holding on to ideas that weren't even their ideas. They were ideas that were forced upon them for something that they didn't even believe in. Why? Because at the end of the day, we all know that people are fucking people. If you are a white person right now and you can look at a white person and go, he's a person like I'm a person, then you can look at a fucking black person and an Asian person the same way. If you're a black person right now, you can look at a black person and go, I'm a person like he's a person. Then you can look at an Asian person or a Chinese, a fucking white person the same way. If you're a Chinese person and you look at another Chinese person and you go, he's a person just like I'm a person, then you can look at a black person, a white person the same way. And the reason I'm angling it like that is because all Muslim people, I don't give a fuck what you guys think, you are black. Okay? And the only reason I'm angling it that way is because they're the Asian culture is the Asian culture. Whether you're Vietnamese, you're Chinese, you are that's what I mean. You are the Asian culture. When I say black, the reason I say black is because I'm looking at it as if you're African. I'm sorry. You're African, you're Iranian, you're most of the Hebrews, and well, most of the Hebrews, y'all can fall in both categories. If you have melanated skin, you black, whether you like it or not. If your skin is of a paler complexion, you white, whether you like it or not. Except that they segregated us that way. Except that's how we are stuck in viewing each other, you guys. Either and accept that we can break that. Like, don't be mad at me. Accept that we can break that. We can break that to where we don't have to view ourselves like that at all. Fuck a white or black person. Yes, you can be Dominican. Yes, you can be African. Yes, you can be British. You can be you wouldn't be Caucasian anymore, remember, because that doesn't exist. We gotta be fair, people. And that's, you wanna still call black people? All melanated motherfuckers are black. You don't get to be African. You don't get to be Dominican. You wanna call white people? You don't get to be British. You don't get to be from whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm trying to be real. Because we are ruining each other. Ruining each other for nothing. One love. I'm out.